Yo, what's up, traders? So we just finished NFP. I wanted to just do a little breakdown of the action that happened today. I'm actually going to shoot another video later showing us taking some trades here in dollar yen in the accelerator group. But I wanted to go over this this setup here. It's so nice. And what we are probably going to be, not probably, I mean, I think it's going to happen. Big shout out to Pete in the accelerator. Dude, you you called this because we've actually been talking about this since Wednesday, talking about these yen pairs, talking about dollar yen. And man, what an awesome trade. I think we're going to hit our 40 pip take profit target by the end of New York session. I don't know. We'll see. It's the end of the week, so we're getting some slow volatility here. But this is what we're looking at on dollar yen. And I want to do a little rundown of the yen pairs in general after this. You know, we've got multiple breakdown points here, but you know, horizontal support, confluence, this trend line. There it is. By the way, if you're watching that and you're like, dude, you're going through all these candles, I'm going by the fractal points, just to be clear before I get a bunch of messages. Now, let's look at our horizontal supports here, which we've broken through as well. Big shout out Saeed too. He got on the call and was like, I'm glad you could hop in this one as well. He's like, is it too late? Is this trade, am I getting in it too late? Because my entry was actually 113.93. And that's where we took it in the accelerator, and we're breaking down here nicely. So now why I'm bringing this up, more than just to show you a winning trade, is now let's go across the board here. You can actually see big move in gold, massive rally. This thing just went parabolic. You can see the inverse correlation here between dollar yen, gold breaking out, and then lastly, this is the last piece of the puzzle, which you really, if you're not watching the US 10-year notes, you should start paying attention to it, because like you could be like, why is gold breaking out? You know, it was good data for the dollar. I thought it was going to be good, and then we had these breakdowns here. So you should really keep that in mind looking at dollar pairs. Just look at the 10-year, look at the euro yen, look at CAD yen. Hopefully you can see some correlations here. We had a nice 120 pip trade, which hit earlier in the week. Let's also go over here to euro USD. So this was a trade I lined up in the accelerator as well, and we defended this 115.20 level, 115.30. My first entry was a little bit early here, 115.30-ish, but we are, and of course it closed a little bit early too. Oh well, but had a massive trading week anyways. And you can see here we're bouncing off of the support, and we held that really well. So we had a nice what looks like a false breakdown. And even if you're in the accelerator or in the academy, you should keep in mind, just remember this mantra: a false breakdown typically leads to a breakout. So like, what are we looking at here? False breakdown. We broke down below supports, and you can see here, break down below. Shorts were taken out. How many people today, with it being NFP, were like, Euro USD is breaking down. Let's sell Euro USD, and then boom, like we got a break back above. Here is the big push lower. Stops were taken out, and this is where we're at, and we're now retesting the 200 SMA. Also, Euro CAD. I took this in the accelerator as well, and this is a huge move, and we're kind of in this range now. What I'm looking for dollar CAD going into next week is we're in pretty much full on reversal mode here. So looking for a break down back of these supports. This 124 level is going to be the place to load up on some buys. And we have some huge correlations here with AJ, CAD yen. These things are shaping up for just some huge reversals. Here's everybody's favorite, sweet GJ. And then, so we're prepping up for some big wins going into next week. Here is some of my wins for the day. You can see this is in the accelerated, the elite chat I shared. Here's my EURUSD buy. It's got in and out. Took a little loss here on gold. Right at 1800, I tried to get in. Of course, that comes with the territory. Some losses happen. I just want to showcase that for you, show you that I actually do lose as well and not afraid to show it. Here is UJ, EuroCAD. This was the first breakdown, and I re-entered here. Should have held that way longer, but I was going to the gym and wanted to bust that out. And so here you can see some of the good vibes in the group. Tyrone here, wanted to give you a big shout out. 6K trading gold. The man is a savage in gold for sure. And we got some nice setups setting up for next week. Tyrone sharing here, and just some amazing vibes. Cassie, nice call on GU. Amazing stuff. Love that. Love the progress everybody's making. So huge win. Next week's going to be big. I've got a bunch of stuff happening with my bot, my EA, and some licensings for it. And so that's why my content is just been like all in, working with the developers, and there's going to be more info about that next week. You all should be stoked. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. If you're ready to join us in the accelerator, fill out the form below. We are at full, but we're opening it up for a couple people, making some room, especially once the EA is available for the group. So get your name on the list now. Be on the lookout from call or a message from Jack, Todd, myself, or somebody else from our team. But typically those are people to be on the lookout for. Have an awesome weekend. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the group. Peace.